Descendant, I have something to tell you. Please come and see me.
Are you ready to be shocked?
You are here, Descendant. The Void Abyss. I cannot find anything about it in my systems. I have searched the records of Albion headquarters. One thing I have discovered is that void energy is very strong in the Abyss. Void energy has a negative effect on the Arcade of Descendants. For now, I can only hope that our link will remain intact. But there are no guarantees. Please acquire as much data as you can from the Void Abyss and VV-072. Commencing inversion energy amplification. Barnhart particles activated.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
There you are, Descendant. I've been informed that you're to be deployed on a reconnaissance mission to the newly discovered void vessel, BV-072. Void space is full of uncertainty and danger. The remote abyss, with traveling into the void abyss involves crossing dimensions, and will subject you to immense gravitational pull, close to 10 times the gravity. As Ajax likely told you, if you lose consciousness, you could end up drifting in the void. Even getting to the operation site itself could prove to be a challenge. But I believe in you.
You heard Seneca, yeah? You better get your act together, unless you want to be MIA in the void.
Alpha, now that the Descendant Core is here, key points to cover include defense. First, it's got to the point where I'm...
If that really is their objective, then what about our side? Do we know where that force...
We've mobilized all of our reconnaissance assets here at the King... Alpha. Now might be... We've already identified an important clue from Amon's... This grand invasion. The only place in Ingress that qualifies.
Now, you need to drop this. Sigma Sec... The Void Storms there turn all matter amorphous in seconds. Of course, it's possible that the Vulgus used the Ironheart to assist them. But if they had, the energy would have been detected by our radar. You're just trying to make your theory fit your requirements. Unless Karel wants to die, there's no reason for him to have gone to Sigma Sector.
Enzo, why don't you trust me?
It's not about trust, Nell. It's about common sense.
But if the answer we're looking for is beyond the boundaries of common sense, the problem will never be solved. We have investigated almost everywhere in Ingress, and no trace of Karel's fleet has been found. But the enemy invasion shows no signs of weakening, and now they're even using Ancestors' technology. We can't rely on a common sense approach any longer. We have to think outside the box. Nell, I'm officially adopting your plan. You'll have authority over troop deployment and operational details for now.
Alpha, are you serious? More importantly, Nell, are you really planning to send troops into Sigma Sector?
See? It really is about trust. No matter how unorthodox my plan seems, I am not going to blindly order troops to their deaths. As for dispatching the Recon Corps, that will come once we've observed the energy signatures of Sigma Sector from the outside.
But we don't have that kind of reconnaissance asset. We can't even observe them with the wideband deceive here at the Kingston radar station.
Well, naturally, our tools will need to be outside the box as well. This operation will utilize the Eye of Truth, the Vulgus observation device in the White Knight Gulch. I'll pass along the details from Albion. You need to go and ready your gear.
What? My gear?
You heard Alpha. I'm in charge of troop deployments and operational details. I'd like you to take over field command in the White Knight Gulch. And for the record, this request isn't personal.
Enzo is perfect for this kind of mission. Good call, Nell.
I understand. I'll get moving.
I have seen everything. The salvation of two worlds.
The hell?
Descendant, you have destroyed the Ironheart and preserved the balance of the dimensions. But the war is not yet over. Corel has vanished with the remaining Ironhearts, and we do not know where he might have gone. Humanity has pursued this to the bitter end. And finally uncovered a brutal truth.
Descendant, this mission will require all the strength you have. Go with Enzo and head to the White Knight Gulch.
It really isn't anything personal, right?
It isn't personal.
Were you looking for me? Good. You're here. I've just received the operation details from Nell. This operation is definitely unconventional. I couldn't believe it myself that we'll be utilizing Vulgus biostructures. But once I read the report on the Eye of Truth from the Medical Corps, I understood. Not only can you see all of Ingress with the eye, apparently it's also capable of visual observation across dimensions and into the void. In other words, it could theoretically see through the void storms in Sigma Sector and analyze a variety of energy signatures. To think that the Vulgus were observing Ingress and humanity with a device like this, it's pretty ominous. But if we can use it to our advantage, that's a different story. The problem is, the White Knight Gulch has fallen back into Vulgus hands, and we also disabled the Eye of Truth. So the first objective of the operation is for myself. We're short on time, so if you have any... Oh, and by the way, Nell asked 2 more descendants to join us. Eugen is essential. Anyway, well...
Nell, I'll pay for the suit. Can't we keep this a secret from the military police? I don't want to do disciplinary training again.
It's not about the cost, Bunny. It's about the unauthorized use of ultimate equipment and development, which is a serious military offense. All right. If this mission is successful, I'll let you off the hook.
I'll do it. I'll do anything. Just tell me. You're here. Nell's briefed me on the mission. But I heard that Valby and Eugen destroyed the Eye of... whatever. I'll leave the hard stuff to you. All I'm supposed to do is run around, kill enemies, and collect data on how my ultimate... Anyway, how do I look? Isn't my ultimate suit killer? I stole this while it was in development by the Majesty. They should have given me this sooner. Then I wouldn't have had to steal it. I'm not the bad one. Was that too much? Anyway, I'm ready to leave any time, so hurry up and go get Dr. Han. We have to go before I lose electricity.
Captain! You're not Captain anymore. Miss Elias, it's my mission.
Jin, stop and listen to me. You don't have to go to the White Knight Gulch.
Why do you keep saying that?
Have you ever walked your enemy down like a poker face? Like to an open case? Well, I have. They were not right.
You're just in time. She's making a huge... Can you match everything in the...
Okay. Well, can you forget them? I heard you still wake up screaming in pain in the middle of the night. Valby told me all about it. You might deny it, but trauma takes time to process and recover from. I know what happened there. Please, don't push yourself, Jin. And, to be quite honest, I'm more familiar with the White Knight Gulch than you are. I spent a lot of time there looking for Daya.
Captain!
I'm not your captain anymore. I'm asking you, as some...
Alright. Actually...
Yeah. I'm sure Daya felt the same. So, you can give me information about the Eye of Truth through Maya Sieve.
I'm sure your years of experience... Thank you.
I like it when you listen to me.
Ah! Why is everyone taking so long? Are we ever going to start this mission where we fix what we broke? You know what? I'll go first.
Bunny, wait! Seriously? All personnel involved in the Eye of Truth recapture operation, please report to your assigned locations. Over.
My cat flight is gonna be direct. They confuse themselves. Real women, notice I said we not this. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough. You gonna make a nigga bring back Puff and give the best like a bastard. You tell him where you get your ass. B12 is a fast. Bow. Shot for the year. You better walk around like David Evans. Hey, top dog. Fuck y'all think y'all playing with? I hate the way you are.
Damn, I was in such a hurry to leave, I forgot some modules, Bunny.
Seriously? How is that my fault? You wasted most of your time arguing with Nell.
Of course it didn't. And no private chat during official operations, Bunny.
But you two look so good together. It's not every day you meet someone like that, Ensign.
Oh, Glane, not you two. Please drop it and let's... You probably know why we've been deployed here. To restore the Eye of Truth, connect it to the bioscanner, and carry out observation of Sigma Sector. But first, we need to drive out the Vulgus who have Bunny and the rest. Glay, your objective is to begin restoration of the Eye of Truth. I'm going to build a field station here that will serve as a relay between the bioscanner and the Kingston.
Leave it to me.
Great!
To restore the Eye of Truth, first we'll need to find organic matter to feed the Vulgus biostructure. We can find some in the Fortress Control Facility and from samples of the Vulgus. I need plenty of it, so I'll need your help.
I'm going to scout the perimeter of the Order of Truth Fortress to see how many of them there are. And I'll get to test my ultimate suit's performance while I'm at it.
Yeah, you're the right age to be running around. Let me know if you have any trouble, Bunny. I can help you.
Say nigga no more.
No chance!
bad.
Initiating stealth operation.
Bunny, where are you right now?
I'm sending you my location. Meet me there. This is a record from one of Dr. Hand's...
That's right. Bins from the Red Arms. He was one of the medical... How did you find that?
My ultimate suit helmet has data detection.
The transmission failed. But it must have been an... After that, Corell's fleet showed up and the invasion happened, which prevented anyone from investigating properly. I can't believe we've had this information right here. Eugen's team risked their...
Oh, don't feel bad. Just... Looking at the distribution of the data, it looks like there are more failed transmissions. They're located deep... I'll mark the locations of the data points as I move around. Then you can track them with...
Thank you. At least now we can honor the souls of the Medical Corps members.
Enzo, are you there? If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of this before we secure the Eye of Truth.
Well, since I haven't connected the bioscanner yet, I can go ahead with some basic investigation, as long as you don't go in too deep.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Come to my location. I want to compare the data we've collected.
Just as I suspected. According to Bin, they were likely more importantly for not just a very of the soldiers that went missing, but as their DNA is not present in the biomatter, RK wielders must have been sent somewhere else. Yes. Daya. I'll search for more of the remaining data. The Medical Corps members infiltrated deep in...
Wait. Don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard? We need to get out of here or we'll be in real trouble. If we're cut off in a place like this...
You head back, Bunny. I can't give up. This is the closest I've come to Daya in years. I won't have another chance like this.
Well, then... I prefer to help. Let's get going.
You saw it too, right? Mina's final recording with... From the energy distributions recorded, it looks like the scanner if the craft was used to transport Ark... Mina, you carried out your mission until the very end.
Blay, there's something... The amount of void energy, does that really imply void space?
What do you mean?
Well, when Seneca was scolding me, I learned that if you open void space properly, there's no way this looks like the amount of energy that would be released through erosion when void space is forced.
Your analysis makes sense. My mind would...
I'm not so bad when I put my mind...
But... I don't remember any void or... Wait!
Enzo, we better hurry up and recapture the Eye of Truth. I think Nell's theory is starting to hold up. I've got a pretty conclusive lead.
Wait, what? I thought you were looking for Medical Corps records.
I'll explain when we get there. But first...
late. What is all this?
It's simple. The souls of the medical corps who died are guiding our hand.
That's even harder to
Come on! Are you sure you're the smart ones? The Order of Truth was screening for RK wielders, and the Vulgus craft that transported them was If that void energy is a match for...
That would be evidence that there are Vulgus in...
Yeah! That's it! From now on.
Enzo, maybe, just maybe. No, I'm sure that Daya is in Sigma Sector. I couldn't find any trace of Daya in Ingress. But if the Vulgus were sending RK wielders somewhere else, that would explain why... Please, can you give us our orders for the next operation? I can't let...
I understand. First, please calm down. We need you level-head.
The delay to the operation has allowed the enemy to bolster their defenses. Combat team, please provide cover until Gley is done.
I'm fine, Enzo. Just transmit the connection to the Kingston radar station. The bioscanner will intercept the electrical signals flowing to the eye. While that's happening, I'll focus the Eye of Truth on Sigma Sector as much as possible. The optic nerves will be cut quickly, so we'll only get one chance at it.
Understood. Leave it to me.
What?